Many of my patients over the years have struggled with weight loss. And now there's a drug called Ozempic, and it appears to really work. And so many of my former patients are reaching out to me and saying, well, what do you think, Andrew? And I remind them that there's a few problems. Number one, you can't get Ozempic unless you have diabetes. So it's not, insurance doesn't cover its use for weight loss. And even if insurance does pay for it, my information is that people are paying well over $1,000 a month for their Ozempic. And then the other downside is that it has to be injected once a week. So today I'm going to talk about natural alternatives, and some people that can't afford Ozempic will want to try these natural therapies first, and then other people will want to try Ozempic because it does work, but then use these natural therapies as more of a maintenance strategy. So first I want to talk about dietary changes. And I think everybody knows we have to eliminate alcohol, but because it's very calorie rich. But I would add limiting alcohol, sweets, sweeteners, and sugary beverages is absolutely essential because we don't want to keep driving up our blood sugar levels. I would say that low carbohydrate diets are really good. And these are basically emphasize protein and vegetables. My concern about low carbohydrate diets, and what I've seen time and time again in the clinic, is that they work to promote weight loss, but as soon as the person goes off the low carbohydrate diet, they may have a problem with the weight just rebounding and being as high as it's ever been. Now, people asked me at a seminar and said, what's the one best diet for everybody? And I said, there's no one best diet for everybody, but if you had to pick one, it would be the Mediterranean diet. And the reason that the Mediterranean diet is so good is because it emphasizes healthy fats, namely olive oil and fish oil. And then it also has the lean protein, but it also has vegetables and other components which help weight loss and also improve immune health and heart health as well. Now, one of the new kids on the block of dieting is called intermittent fasting. And I would just say that for people who are in excellent shape, like my friend Jeff, they can get away with 15-hour fast. But most of us who have chronic health conditions probably need to do no more than 10 or 12-hour fast. That is, that you stop eating at 7 p.m. and then you don't start eating until 7 a.m. the next day. And I've seen that work quite well for many patients. Of course, physical activity is essential. And I want to talk about something that not many people talk about, which is mindful eating. So I was in a class once where the instructor said, see this raisin? I want you to chew it 10 times. And we're all like, how are we going to do that? It actually took us a couple of raisins till we were able to master that. But the idea is we need to focus on the senses while we're eating. We need to focus on the food that we are consuming and how we feel. And that will go a long way to helping us have a healthy body weight. Now, sleep is essential, and I'll tell you why. If we don't get a good night's sleep, if Andrew doesn't get a good night's sleep, what does he crave? Caffeine, sugar, unhealthy carbohydrates. So we want to have a good sleep so that we can eliminate or reduce cravings. In the same way, stress management, a daily exercise and stress management program, I believe is essential for people trying to lose weight. And then I want to just talk about some natural therapies and natural supplements. So acupuncture and acupressure can be very useful. There's special tools like ear seeds available at acupuncturist's office. They also may be able to prescribe a specific weight loss blend for you. Now, these are some natural supplements that are available over the counter. And one of them is green tea. I've seen studies out of Japan that show that people drinking 64 ounces or more of green tea actually lose a substantial amount of weight. There's one problem with that: too much caffeine. So what I suggest is that if you do drink caffeine, you substitute green tea for coffee. And then if you don't drink caffeine, that you select decaffeinated green tea. It's typically available in extract. There's a new kid on the block, which has been around the block for 5 or 10 years, and it's green coffee extract, which is available in tablet or capsule form. And I've had a synergistic effect by having my patients use green tea as a drink and then using green coffee extract in pill form. There's another supplement that I've had some success with. One of my colleagues has had a lot of success with it, and it's called glucomannan. And glucomannan is a fiber that absorbs water and it helps you feel full. So if you can use the glucomannan about half hour before eating, you'll naturally have less desire to eat a lot of food. The last one I want to talk about is berberine. Now, berberine is it's a constituent of several herbs, including golden seal. And berberine extract has been used to help people with diabetes. It's helped people lose weight. And there's one study that suggests that berberine works as well as a prescription medication called metformin. So there's one thing to know about berberine. Most of the berberine available in the United States is manufactured in China, and they may not have the best quality control. So I do suggest berberine be used under practitioner guidance and have your practitioner select a berberine brand that works well for you. So in closing, perhaps the most important thing for weight loss is hydration, hydration, and rehydration. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. This would really help us grow our channel. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.